But I wanted to be honest with you and tell you my struggles. So, how do you intro these videos? Cool. Firstly, it seemed like that vibe, so I made myself some tea. January sucks all the time, I think basically for everyone. Because it's dark, Christmas is over, everyone's poor. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Yvette. It'd be weird if this is the first video you've seen of mine, but thanks. I have been creating content for 2.5 years, 3 years. Obvious huge asterisk to that is that there was a pandemic in the middle, so it's not been the smoothest of journeys. The dog has decided to drink water. She couldn't be any louder if she tried. It's been there the whole day, every day, it's always there. But now is when she decides to act like she's dehydrated. Okay, she's done, we can continue. Sorry, yes, so I've been creating content for like almost 3 years, which is great. I really enjoy it, I really appreciate my audience. What I felt like, so December, we're just gonna ignore Omicron for a second. I felt like we came out of the pandemic and I didn't know what content to create. So essentially before the pandemic, most of my content was, you know, British life, expat, new experiences, etc. Moving to London, just trying to help out anyone else who wants to do the same. Silly things like dealing with DVLA, things like that, which I am more than happy to provide that information. I get lots of questions. You know what didn't happen in the pandemic? No one moved to London, or very few people moved to London. So particularly internationally, so international expats. So I kind of became useless in that sense. And then I, as you would have seen, because you guys are still here, have been creating British culture videos, which is absolutely, I still really enjoy that, but I felt very, I still do feel very contained. And I know, and this is when my breakdown happened, not breakdown, mild breakdown. I get them every few months. Yeah, so I'm also in a kitchen, so it could be really echoey, terribly sorry. Welcome to my kitchen. Yes, so I felt very contained in this box that I had created. Partly I was like trying to overthink the algorithm, and then I was like getting into, you know, should I delete my whole channel and start again? Have I like ruined it? Because I feel like if I do anything that isn't a British culture video, it just doesn't perform, which is understandable because that's what you guys have come to expect is British culture videos. But because I feel like the pandemic removed everything else I did, other than this one thing, I'm left with just this one thing. And it's very, from a creative standpoint, this is my creative outlet. As you know, I have a real job. And so this is my creative outlet. So once that became quite methodic, and I feel like I was making videos for the sake of them, rather than, and almost repeating myself sometimes, rather than, you know, being able to stretch that creative muscle and come up with something new. So I spoke to some people. I have decided not to delete my channel. I definitely did consider it at one point. That's how much of an existential crisis I was having. But I wanted to be honest with you and tell you my struggles, so that if you notice any changes or I start putting out a random video, don't worry, I'm still gonna do the British culture stuff. That's not actually going anywhere. Because I do enjoy it. It's not that I don't enjoy it, I like variety. And so I just wanted you to be aware. And that was one of the things I found. I spoke to friends, family, other people in the industry, professionals. I spoke to everyone about this because I wanted to make the right decision, because I don't want to like abandon what we have. I don't want to, but I also don't want to like keep being in this rut. Is it just the January depression? It's probably heavily influenced by the January depression. But what became apparent when I spoke to people is that my channel, it's not even my channel really, it's me. I'm the problem. So I have, and I'm very good at building walls, emotional walls. I've mentioned this before. I don't like letting anyone in. In my real life, only very few people see behind the wall. My dream house has massive walls. I love walls, metaphorical and physical. Now, yes, so one of the things I want to change, and this isn't even a content thing, this isn't anything, this is just something I think that would be beneficial because I've read through a lot of the comments on you guys as well, is that I want to grow as a human, get over my walls and my emotional barriers, and give you more of me. I do actually have a tea, it's too hot, just so you're not thinking I faked it. Basically, I want to take what I already do, the British culture, and build back in more variety, trying new things. You might love them, you might hate them, that's fine, as long as you tell me. That's always nice. And be open-minded, I guess, as well, because I think I love to tell you things about British culture, share my tips, take you on adventures, but I never show you behind the wall, behind the camera, behind the lens. Let's make a metaphor. So I definitely want to change that, and connect more with you on a personal level rather than just these boxes that I have put up in my own mind of, oh, well, they don't, in my head I was like, oh, no one cares about me, they just want to know about British culture or how to move to the UK or best things to do in Cornwall, whatever it is. I just felt that the content and the information was most important rather than me. So I'm gonna change that. See, I'm already gonna be like, sorry if that sounds narcissistic. It was the feedback I had from everything. So I'm already like trying to make excuses. It's a problem. But yes, so that's one thing. And then, like I said, I wanna flex my creative bone. I have some ideas for videos. So obviously when I do a sit down video like this, or a British culture list, or a Reddit video, or anything like that, it is easy to film more than one in a day. And so that helps me budget that into my work schedule. As I mentioned, real job, blah. So, do I want this to be my job? Sure. We're not there yet. So we have to work within what we've got. So essentially I have put some thought into it, and I'm going to change the schedule, even though I just changed it. I'm aware, I'm awful. That way I can keep everyone happy. So currently, well, not currently because it's January, so I haven't been uploading, but previous to January, November into December, I was doing, 2 to 3 videos a week. So what I want to do is have Wednesday, what you've come to know and love, British culture videos. Like I said, I still find it fascinating. I still have so many ideas. And yeah, they're gonna be more of my sit down videos, and that'll be on Wednesday. And then Fridays, I was gonna do behind the wall video. This will probably be on, you're probably watching this on a Friday. This is the first one, behind the lens. So we're gonna call it behind the lens. It feels very pretentious, but Yvette's therapy. No, we're not gonna name it that. Feel free to tell me names for what you want to call the series. So on the Friday, it's going to be either a bit of a story time. I'll tell you about something. I have one. I know I have it all planned out. Like I've got lots of ideas for all of these. Yes. Do I want to spoil it? I don't know. Spoilers. I got COVID in December and I didn't talk about it because there was drama. So that's my next video next Friday. So subscribe to that. So it's going to be more story time from my life. It will be more, not philosophical questions, I guess, maybe, but just like getting deep. Okay, well, that opens up a lot of options for names, but so yeah, opening up and getting deep. This is horrific for coming up with a series name. So we're gonna do Q&As. I might even do a live on a Friday, a live event. So that way, not only am I giving you more of me, I want to engage with you more as well, because we do in the comments and on Instagram and all the good places, but I think it'd be more good to incorporate that almost into like actual video content rather than just like, I don't know, why do I always want to do analogies? You know, rather than keeping it like to the side, I want to put like our relationship to the forefront. So I might do a community tab once a week and you can ask any questions. And then eventually I'll do a Q&A video. I'll do, what do you call it? Like themed Q&A. So like relationship questions, travel questions, anything you want to know questions, all that sort of stuff on Fridays. It's going to be story times, Q&As, etc. Philosophical ponderings, Yvette's waffle. That's honestly what it should be called. Waffle Fridays. It's like Shrove Tuesdays, Pancake Tuesday, but it's Waffle Friday. And then on Sunday, as I continue to waffle about Waffle Fridays, Sunday is going to be the more creative videos. So these aren't going to be, initially, they're not going to be worlds apart. They will always have an aspect of British culture because at the end of the day, I am an expat and I am experiencing British culture. So it's not outside the realm of that. But I just want to open up the door to more options as well. But yeah, so I don't want to spoil any of those, but those ones are going to take longer to make. And that's why they're only once a week. Whereas the other two, I can make them more regularly because they don't, not as time intensive. If I wanted to, this is not on the like list because I'm not this good, but like if I wanted to be like learn a Strictly routine, that's obviously going to be more than a day. Or, you know, if I want to track something along a month, I do something for a month. I'm going to need to film every day for a month to have one video on a Sunday. So they're going to take a bit longer, but I think they'll be worth it. I will, as this video is up, if you go to the community tab now, I'll put my first post there for Q&A. Those questions won't be immediate because I've got some ready to go for Fridays around story times. But a Q&A is coming for end of the month. Oh, and then the other thing was that vlogs. I enjoy vlogs, but I think it'd be more, hopefully this makes sense. I wanted to be direct with you, transparent, understand my struggles and yours. And then I will always have moving to London content there because I think this is how my channel started, was I put out information that I needed that wasn't there. So I was just trying to help people, help past me basically. Hopefully the algorithm doesn't punish me for this, which it very well might. But yeah, at least I know you guys are there for me. I will, for your own knowledge, I have put a new banner on my profile just to reflect the new schedule. I will have the community tab ready for you now. I welcome any and all questions. Tell me if your January has sucked as much as mine. Does everyone have an existential crisis in January? Because I definitely do every time. But yeah, so, and if you don't have them on already, if you could put notifications on, like ring the bell, if you press the bell button, you can put notifications on. I think that would be helpful because I don't want, so because right now the Sunday video is normally the British culture and that's moving to Wednesday, so I don't really miss that. So put the notification on so that you don't miss the thing that you're used to, essentially. I'm sure the Sunday video will pop up because I feel like everyone's online on Sundays. But yeah, I hope that me lowering the walls is something that you're open to and that you're kind about. I think I see so many people getting cancelled online for all sorts of things, and I think naturally we all build these up. So hopefully you will welcome them coming down. Keep doing this, like spirit fingers all through this video. But yeah, that's all for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday for my new Sunday video. What shall it be?